What's up, everybody? It's ET, Sunday morning, and today we are going to be working more on Sand City. Um, what will we be doing? Well, we're kind of coming to the conclusion that first person mode is not exactly the mode that will help us build sand castles. I thought it would be, but it feels kind of weird, and I just don't think that's what's gonna work. So I think what we're gonna do is go. Let me start the timer. I think what we're gonna do is kind of go top-down view on this. I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do, but I think a top-down, maybe even kind of an isometric camera, might be something worth exploring. So let's see if we can do that. So okay, I'm just gonna play what we got so far here. So far, we got this character walking around. I took out all his like kind of animation movement controls just because it was causing some quirkiness, and I don't like quirkiness. And let me go ahead and just pop out this chat just in case anyone tries to chat with me. Pop out. Awesome. All right, put that on the side here, and I'll just. Oh gosh, don't need to hear myself. Cool. Yes, yes. So we have, yeah, the guy moving around. Animator doesn't control the movement. It's strictly a rigid body, and the nav mesh is controlling the speed. And of course the direction in case he needs to navigate around something. Like if you need to get around the sphere, we can click here and he'll walk around. If we need to go over here, he'll walk around the sphere to get to where he needs to go. So he handles everything himself here. He can jump, walk, crouch. Oh wow, crouch is actually way too fast. It's just as fast. Maybe if he's crouching, I need to slow down that speed a lot. I didn't even try crouching and walking. Basically, the animation is just following the lead of the rigid body. So, yep, definitely gotta. That's a quick patch, and I'll fix that. Um, and then if I go into first person mode, it's like a first person. Like the feeling should be just like a first person, and you can walk around, you can jump, you can even crouch. But the crouch, you should be walking slower. But yeah, he's not. And there we go. We can still jump and everything. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Feels good. Alright, anyway. But what we came up with was this first person just does not feel good making sandcastles. Kind of jarring actually. Like I'm trying to build a sandcastle like this, and then I try to place some walls. It's not very accurate and pretty messy right there. So not a good one. So I will do some other kind of view to fix this. Might go back to the original plan where we have a screen and you can build stuff, but then you can kind of pan the screen. Maybe if you use like two fingers, or if you use like hold down a button and pan stuff, you can pan the screen a little bit, but at a very slow rate. And then I kind of want to have a different. You can see things at different views. So I'm kind of thinking like I'm not sure. Either kind of a some of the real-time strategies. If you hold down right click and you like drag your mouse around, you kind of rotate around. I mean, just like what we have here for the third person. Like I can kind of do that, but maybe on the at a smaller scale. Uh, or maybe I can just have buttons that say view it from this angle, or view it from this angle, view it from this angle, and view it from this angle, or straight top down, or something like that. But I'm not sure yet. So these two things work fine. Although I don't know why one of the bugs I see is like he goes into his jumping animation when I go to first person mode. Not when he goes to third person mode. Anyway. Cool. Probably because I think I know why. Doesn't matter though. Doesn't matter what I think. Let's keep going. So let's see. We've been on here about 5 minutes. Let's do something. All right. I guess I'm just gonna start off with the camera. So we're gonna create a camera. It's gonna be inactive to begin with, but while we're just kind of fooling with stuff, I'll leave it active. Okay. So a couple things to know here is that my controls are always based on the camera. So whatever the camera is, that's the set of controls that you have. So we'll have to make a set of controls later. But first, I'm just going to set up the camera like something I think would be nice to do some digging and stuff. So hopefully, I could just take my scripts here and do my control terrain dig here. And basically, I should be able to dig in the sand using just this camera. And we'll just call this, what, top-down camera? Top-down camera for now. And so what top-down camera will do is this is what I'm thinking. I think I want it orthographic. Orthographic and kind of down. Maybe I'll even attach the player. This would be horrible, but maybe this is how we're going to do it. Alright, so we have top-down camera. Let me just kind of reset everything here. Reset. So now the top-down camera is on player. But instead of that, let's rotate him 90 degrees. No. What am I thinking? Well, okay. First of all, I don't want him totally reset. I kind of want him at least to be at the head level. Oh, it doesn't really matter. It just moves the terrain. So it doesn't matter where this is, but I'll put it on the player for now. Maybe even 0 is better. Well, who knows. So I wanted to rotate, let's see, if this is, the red is the X, I think, right? So if I rotate it on the X, no. Yeah? Maybe? I gotta just see it while I do it. Alright, so this is the camera. X goes, yeah, up and down. I mean, it's infinite for sure. So if I'm on isometric, I go X. Yeah, right? I want it 90 degrees down. I was right. Okay. 90 degrees, just like that. Except we need to get the camera off the terrain. Something like that. Yeah, we'll just keep it up at a safe like 50 or something. Okay, so we got this top-down camera. Beautiful orthographic. If I wanted to have it a little bit of an angle, I'd probably give it like 60 and like that or something. And if you really want to give it that orthographic feel, like 45. And then we just go to the top down, kind of like that. Maybe 60 is too much. Maybe I want it truly a 45-45. If I gave it a true 45-45, does that look orthographic? I don't think so. Hey, welcome back, Keyard. Alright, my timing has improved drastically. Congrats. I think this is the same time I did it yesterday, just now it's Sunday. I think. Or maybe I woke up a little later yesterday. Okay, so, I mean, what if I just create a simple cube? I'm trying to find a good top-down view for this game. And I'm going to go ahead and reset all of that and just lift it up by 0.5. And I can move it just slightly to the back. Alright, so this is just a simple 0, rotated cube. So that looks pretty good, I think. Yeah, okay, so that looks pretty good. So, okay. And the crazy thing about zooming in with this camera, with an orthographic camera versus a perspective camera, is that you just mess with the size. So you kind of just come in like that. So, easy to zoom in and out, basically. And there's no distortion or anything because it's basically flat or parallel. Alright, so let me just see how that feels when I dig with that camera. Oh, I see. I think player camera is dominating here. Yeah, let's take you off for a sec. Alright, so now, oh gosh. Camera look is still running. Oh, crap. I see what's happening. I need to disable it here. And did I disable main camera there? No, I just disabled the camera portion. Let's disable the entire camera. Jula J, man, welcome to the channel. What is up? I'm doing fine. Sorry, you asked me first. I'm doing great, dude. Thank you. Alright, so I disabled both cameras. All I have is top-down camera, which is this isometric camera. That's kind of isometric. That's what we decided. Now, I only added on the top-down camera, this dig script, but I'm getting some other errors. Um, yep, something about trying to launch functions. Yep, okay. Hopefully I double-clicked it because I see loading Visual Studio. Okay, so game current camera game object set active true. Oh, I see. I think I see. I have a camera control script too. If I go to game controller, this kind of handles what camera we're using. And right now, if I try to open it up, current camera. So where it's set main camera as current camera, it tries to find someone. It tries to find the main camera, and when it does stuff, it can't because it couldn't find main camera. So I'm gonna have to disable my camera toggle script too, which is fine, because we only want to play with this one camera right now. Oh, it got enabled again. Oh, maybe I disabled it while I was still in play mode. Yep, that was the case. Alright, cool, so no more errors. That's all I wanted. Yeah, so if we dig, yep, digging still works. Just, it's harder to tell. It's a lot harder to tell. Or is it just not digging where I want it to dig? I can't tell. um, Let me go around the player. So, actually, yeah, I'm in play mode, so I can kind of just go to an abstract point with my camera. So like if I just go here, really, that has no effect. Okay. What does have an effect? This? Oh yeah, that sure does. So let's just go to this part of the world right there. So like right around here. And then I'm going to zoom in with the scene view. Hopefully I can find this little speck of, you know what, let's just go all the way to the corner. Which means I gotta take you, let's go to the corner, dude. Yeah. Now let me go to the corner. Oh, I'm so confused. What am I looking at? What does it all mean? uh, let's uh, let's fix this somehow. Oh, okay. Get out isometric view. Find something like a player. There we go. Now let's go to the corner. Here we go. Oh, I forgot you could use the arrow keys to kind of navigate your world. Alright, so that's the corner, right? That's the corner we're looking at. Yep, digging is working, for sure. It's just really hard to tell on the isometric camera. And the placing of the sand works too. So isometric's probably not very good for this sand digging adventure that we want to take. Good to know. I wanted to be kind of like, hey, look, I'm isometrically building a castle, but it doesn't really look that good. I bet if I kind of rotated the camera a bit more to what? No, that 45 is fine. It's the other one that I need to change. So this 45 is fine. It's this one, like if I made like 15 degrees or something silly. Let me go find that camera. Alright, there you are. Where are you? Right. Are you top down camera? Man, I really screwed you up. So if I go down here, yeah. Oh, but not so far away. Yeah, so really using this perspective, uh, yeah, whatever this is, it's not going to work very well. So we're going to have to use, instead of orthographic, we're going to have to use perspective. And basically, we're just going to have to do what we did with player camera, just figure out it just a little better. Okay. Um, so I'm thinking of what to do. Sorry, just thinking. I'm thinking. Gosh, it feels like I'm just gonna do about the exact same thing, which is like if I reset this, this is where player is. If I go to top down camera. Alright, so right now the camera's at the player's foot. I can lift it up. Maybe I'll go a little bit above the player. I can do 90 degrees in the X, which will kind of get the truly the top down view over the player. Um, that's what I might do. Just wherever he's standing, that's where I'm gonna dig. Kind of be nice to kind of focus a little bit, like here, though, like right there. This is the player's feet. And another thing I could do is kind of move it there, and then continue the rotation just a little bit. So it's right here. If I undo the player, do I lose his? Yeah, I lose his shadow too. I kind of like having the shadow, but that's okay. And so I plan to have, so now if I dig, yeah, just it looks better. I might have to actually get the sand just to see how it feels. And I would like to, like, basically I want this to be the pivot point, and I want to be able to rotate around this. So, and that leads me to another point. Right now, and I saw someone else post up something really cool. So I'm going to show you my phone right quick. Right now I could play the game on the phone as well. And let me see, let me try to get the least amount of glare. So that's it on the phone. If I zoom it out maybe. And like, I think he can move around, right? Animation's all kind of screwed up and everything. But what I want to do is two things. I want to install Unity Remote because that seems like a pretty cool software. Uh, but the other thing is, like, I can't do anything on the mobile platform. And I know earlier I said, hey, I'm just going to program for PC and work my way up. But I kind of, at the same time, want to test uh, this game on the mobile platform just because I feel like it's important for me to like iteratively play here and here. So definitely gonna install Unity Remote, which will be even cooler. But right now, Keyard's asking, how did he get it on your phone to begin with? So I have an Android, so I don't need any kind of developer's license or pay 99 bucks to Apple or anything to get a developer's account. And I'm using cloud build. So if that's every time I commit my Git, the cloud build basically just pushes it to my phone or to an email, and I can install it from the email on my phone. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Let me look at Unity Remote because some dude was streaming or something about it and or YouTubing, and it looked really cool. So let's see. Make a new window. Unity Remote. What is this about? Hmm. Okay. Do I need to download anything? Maybe I gotta download something on my Android. So if I go to the Play Store, um, do a search for Unity Remote. There's, I don't know if you see it. I'll try to. Anyway, it says Unity Remote 4. Oh shoot, is my camera showing some of my... Yeah, there we go. I'm going to install Unity Remote 4. So now it's downloading. Oh cool, the little open button is transparent. Goes through my face. Alright, I'm going to open Unity Remote 4. So it says powered by Unity. Connect this device with the USB cable to your computer. Press play in the Unity editor to test it. Oh, I need to connect this with the USB cable? I mean, I think I got one, just, that's crazy. Let's see. Here we go, here's a USB cable. Already ready to go. Alright, so I'm gonna put this on here. So, yep, I got that connected with the USB cable. Alright, my phone's detected. Okay, but now I'm gonna go, it says, what's it say? Select the device to use and edit project settings editor. Okay, so edit project settings and editor. Unity Remote device, any Android device. Sure, that all seems great. I did. Now what? Oh, do I? So I hit any Android device, and hit play. I don't know. I didn't really look at how to set this up. I was just kind of hoping it would go automatically. But I guess it didn't do that. Maybe I can, here, I'll just save the scene. I'll come back to you, don't worry. Oh gosh. I haven't seen that do that in a long time. Closing this. Yeah. Alright. Let's open up Unity again. Maybe I just need to restart Unity, hopefully. So maybe this will work. Maybe I can restart my Android app too. Come on, bake those lights and shaders and everything you need to do. It's taking a little while. It's okay. I'll just hit play. Nope, Unity Remote still not working. I'm gonna just close it out right quick. Force close it. Close everything, please. Open up Unity Remote. Okay, Unity Remote's loading. I'm trying to load up Unity Remote on my Android. I haven't done that before, but it's not exactly working. Okay, so what do I need to do? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna just unplug my Android, plug it back in. Alright, so it's definitely charging and everything. I'm gonna go here to Unity Player. What? Are you running twice? No. Let's go already. I feel like it should be working. Let's see. What if I just do something silly and look up my model? 1 plus 1 Unity remote. Come on. Oh no! I had previously 1x. Same here. Just launch the app before the Unity editor. Otherwise, the editor will not pick up the remote's presence. Explained here. Okay. So I'm gonna go to home here. I'm gonna close this out. You shouldn't be asking me to save or anything. Okay. Make sure there's nothing Unity-esque running in the task manager. So if I go to details, type the letter U. Yeah, okay, I'm cool. Um, okay. Maybe I need the Android SDK too. I don't think I have that. But I don't really want that. I just want like 80K. I think that's part of the, not 80K or something. It was like 80p maybe? ADB. Um, ADB light or something. um, lightweight ADB and yeah, this thing. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, this is what I want. How do I get it? That's the actual video. I don't want the video. How to install? Yay! Download! Yay! Um, sorry, I didn't mean to take this detour. I just really want remote working. So I'm getting this lightweight ADB fast boot thing. Can I do ADB? ADB, is there a way to like just, yeah, ADB dash L. Devices. List of devices attached. Daemon started, or Daemon. Man, it's probably easier just to install the SDK. I just didn't want to install like a whole like gigs worth of stuff on my SSD. Oh, maybe I gotta run this as admin too. maybe. ADB devices. Maybe I gotta choose settings on my phone too to allow like developer mode. I always forget all this stuff on Android. Alright, so I'm on my Android. Developer options. Advanced reboot. Enable quick. No, 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 no. Android debugging. ADB interface. Okay. ADB devices. ADB devices. Alright. Well, I did already activate ADB. Maybe that's all I had to do. Maybe I don't even need this lightweight tool. If I go to remote. Okay. And then I launch Unity. I'm gonna go ahead and uninstall that ADB stuff I got. Uninstall. How do I uninstall? If I go to PC, uninstall. Like ADB or something. AD minimal ADB. It's only 2 megs. Shouldn't even worry about uninstalling, but it's okay. Alright, so I uninstall that. That's going. Hit play. Come on. You know you want to work. Let me just make sure all the editor settings are okay. Editor settings, editor, any Android device. Yep. Play. Work, damn you. Alright, so what am I really supposed to be doing? Download the Google USB driver. That's all I want to do, right? Latest USB driver. USB driver. Yeah. Where did it go? My downloads. Come on. Oh, I can't type anymore. That's okay. Downloads. Oh, I just saw it. It's called latest USB driver. Extract here. Let me just refresh and go all the way to the top. Latest USB driver. Let's go to device manager. Let's see if my phone's on there. ADB interface. Hopefully I can update that to what I just downloaded. So if I go to download, download latest. Yeah, USB AMD 64. Are you up in there? No. Is it this one instead? Who knows? I'll just do the USB driver. I thought it would be this guy. How do I get the ADB driver? Key art. I'm planning the stream for an hour today, and this time it's probably truly an hour because today I definitely have stuff to do because I didn't do anything yesterday. I like streamed 3 times yesterday, dude. I was going crazy. What am I doing? I'm going to device manager. I don't have this. Android Composite ADB. Oh well, let me 1+1 ADB driver. Please. Please, God. For the love of God. I need the Samsung ones, maybe. Alright, let's get the Samsung ones. It's gotta be one of these, right? Keyart has a sad face. I'm sorry, dude. Well, I always say an hour, but I can guarantee you an hour probably means an hour and a half to 2 hours. Because I do that I've been doing it every time. I don't know if that's just bad of me to do or whatever, but yeah. Oh, you don't want me to install this? Come on. Can't I just extract it? I hate installing things on my computer. I'd rather just extract it and do what I need to do with it. Um, Especially stuff from like this. Ugh, I don't even know where you're from. Probably put viruses on my computer. Go, go, go. Oh, I gotta restart the computer? Oh, but no, I ain't gonna restart the computer. We'll figure this out without restarting the computer. How's my device manager looking? I want that ADB to work. I want you to be legit. This is also that I can get this working immediately on my phone. If I can do that, that'd be just spectacular. But sometimes it takes a little bit of setup, you know? Alright, it installed. Uh, I think it put it somewhere in like my program files. So if I go to like C drive, I think it was in my x86. Is there like Samsung? What would it be called? I saw it up here somewhere. I guess it'd be, I think I put it just here. Samsung? Yeah, Samsung. USB drivers. Sure, just look in there. You'll find it. Oh my gosh, are you just lying to me? Did he just tell me to do all that for no good reason? If the above mention will not work for you, the following below mention has been method. No one told me there was a 1+1 toolkit. I would have got that like first. Uh, Man. Alright, let me uninstall this other stuff. There's probably a whole bunch of crap on my computer now that I don't want. Alright, look, Samsung. Yep. Get rid of that. Let's go to C drive. Let's go to program files. What was the first thing? Some minimal thing, right? Minimal. Alright, Samsung. Yeah, you better go away. If you don't go away, well, while that's uninstalling. Minimal. ADB. Alright, cool. I was just making sure that other program uninstalled. So this folder should disappear when I'm done. You didn't disappear at all. Hate you. Alright, now you're gone. Alright, back to my downloads. Show this in a folder. Extract it. Install the 1+1 toolkit. Let's see how that looks. Gosh, I'm installing so much stuff on my computer. Okay, cool. While I'm doing stuff, KeyArt says stuff. It'd be cool if your app could double as a modeling software, so I can model on the move. Plus, I'm not as good at sculpting, and I reckon a phone app would be much better. Yeah, I think so, man. And I was thinking about that. That and like vector art on the phone would be fun, but it needs like an intuitive interface, you know. And I don't think Unity would be the program to make that. I mean, it probably could, because you can just export the mission. Okay, I need Java runtime 1.7. Actually, I've been meaning to install Java anyway because my class is going to be doing stuff in Java, so I'm going to need this. So yep, agree and start free download. I'm just hoping no one asks me to restart. That's the only thing I'm asking. And yeah, I'm surprised nothing else told me to install Java because that's what Android is, right? It's like Java stuff. So that's crazy. It would be more involving than involving than existing products. I don't know what you mean, Keyard. It would be more involving than existing products. Oh crap, I didn't see if there's any checkboxes. I don't want it to like install Java taskbar. That's the problem with hitting next too fast. Mm-mm-mm. 40 minutes, going strong. Going strong and got nothing done. Come on, this is taking forever. This is supposed to be like a 5 minute thing max. We're hitting 10 minutes probably or longer. I'm even done my drink. It's that bad. Sure. Sure. Do whatever you gotta do there, Internet Explorer. Just tell me I have Java running. Yay! Even that alone tells me I have Java running, but that even more tells me I have Java running. Okay, so I have Java. Um, okay. I have this 1+1 toolkit. Yep. Ooh, starting ADB. That'd be amazing. If I go to here, it's checking for updates. I am up to date. Awesome. Manage drivers. Uh, Plug your device with the USB debugging enabled. Yep. Launch device manager. Yep. Identify. Click uninstall. Click OK. Okay, I can do that. Uninstall. Okay. Done. Now, unplug my device and launch USB. Oh, let's see that. Okay, so I'm going to unplug my device. Launch USB DView, whatever that is. Okay. Android, INDB, Samsung, Google. Alright, so I gotta, basically it's just asking me to make sure there's nothing ADB related, and I don't think so. Okay, cool. You want me to restart my computer as well? Alright, I didn't actually uninstall anything, so that's okay. Disable USB debugging. Uh-oh. What is all this nonsense? Get out of here. Okay, disable USB debugging. Interesting. I'm gonna follow your instructions, but I don't know if I like it. So I'm going to developers options, disable USB debugging, wherever that may be. Oops, I went too far down. Disable USB debugging. Okay, done. Plug in my device. Sure. I don't know what auto configures MTP. Disable MTP settings, storage. Oh, so let's see. Settings, storage. Is this one of the things I have? Storage. USB connection to computer. Disable. Wait a few minutes to see if your computer auto configures MTP. It's doing its thing. I tried to uncheck that, so it says wait a few minutes. So that gives me a few seconds to talk to Keyart over here. Keyart says it would feel more hands-on with the model as you could see what you are touching instantly. The alternative would be to touchscreen PC, but those are expensive. Agreed. There's a website online called Ninite where you can set up auto downloads for software. It only does the desired ones and denies all add-ons. I have it for Java, Net, Silverlight Air, etc. There's loads to choose from. Then I run it every now and then to make sure everything is up to date. Okay, that's cool. Ninite. I will look that up while this is being kind of retarded. Ninite. I think I've heard of this before, actually. Yeah, it's kind of like a auto installer, right? Like you don't have to click next, next, next through everything. You kind of just select the stuff you want, and then you get an installer. I mean, I think that thing's really cool. This thing is not doing what it's supposed to do. I might just unplug it and be sad. I'm doing it. Sorry. Doo 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 doo. Nope. Alright, whatever. I'm not going to worry about that part. Yep, I should be able to see my files and everything. So if I open it with Internet Explorer, cool. That's all my files on my Android. Great. Let me re-enable debugging because I really don't think I need to do all that stuff with the... Okay. Um, Launch Explorer. My computer devices 1. My computer. Wait, do I even have my computer devices? What are you talking about? Maybe I just should go to devices or something. Settings. Is there like a devices? Yeah. Devices and printers. Um, Whatever. Hey, this is what I just got. I don't want that one. Um, USB driver tool. Hmm. Why didn't you just tell me this to begin with? USB driver tool. How's that different from this? Yes, USB DView. Yeah, I'm trying to download that. You're not letting me. Oh my gosh, this is taking way too long. USB driver tool. Go, 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 go. Yes. That's all I want to do. If you don't have Android SDK, oh, you want me to install SDK first? Why? Why do you want me to do that? Tell me how to do it the other way. USB driver tool. Is that the one I saw? I can't tell from there. Yes, this is the one I want. Uh, sure. Oh, cool. So Kiart has it on his desktop, and it just takes 10 seconds to install some of that software. Very nice. Oh gosh, that's going to take forever to download. And I'm doing this on the stream, and now it's truly been like 20 minutes. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm sorry, y'all. This has been a bad episode, I think. I am going to cut this off. I mean, I'm not going to cut the episode off. I'm going to cut me doing whatever I'm doing off. I'll handle it later. Sorry about that. There's no reason for me to do all this nonsense. Oh, I'm so sorry, so sorry. That's not cool. Not to do that over the stream. Alright, let's get back to it. What are we doing? Well, I brought that whole thing for the mobile thing up was because I wanted to tell you that you can't really do very much on the mobile thing. You can just kind of walk around. You can't dig in the sand or do anything. So I kind of want to add some buttons to do stuff. I don't know what a best strem ever is, but yes, it's a best strem. Yeah. Alright, anyway. I know, I'm just messing with you, dude. Best stream ever. Alright, so I can dig in the sand, no problem. And I can play sand. That's great. So top down camera, I'm going to say you're going to be... Kind of want to have this target cam thing again. So maybe I can add those scripts again. Follow targets. Uh, pan. I won't even do pan. Let's just do follow target first. I'm gonna add a child to this, I guess. Create empty, and we can just say top down camera target. And I don't know if I need to go all that crazy, but that's what I'm doing. And I really want you to be, why don't you just stay on player, and you can stay reset reset. I'll just keep you right below that. The target would be here. The camera will be, I think, I'm going to put the camera here, kind of up. Oh, and I don't want it to be orthographic anymore. It needs to be perspective. Want it to be straight up 90 degrees down minus some, plus a little bit forward. Yeah, a good 60 degrees I think would be good. 60-degree view. Let's do this by global. Okay. Let me see how I would get this to work on looking at the target. So the target needs to be, target just needs to be like right there. Where is target anyway? I guess target's right there. Maybe I need to give him some kind of shape. Why don't you become like a cube? Did I just totally not do a cube? Yeah, like one of these things, a sphere. And then a renderer. Is that here? Yeah, mesh render. I'm not going to give him any kind of shape or anything. So I just want to make sure this is at the center. It kind of looks center. 1. Yeah, it's definitely not 1. The 0, 0 part I think is good. I just need to kind of make this more centered, like right there. I want to keep that 60 degrees. 1.5. I think that'll be good. I'll delete all this rendering stuff in a bit. So top-down camera, your target will be this sphere. This target, yeah. And sure. Okay. So that seems good. You probably rotated a little. Oh yeah, not much though. That's very nice. Let's keep you at 1.7. Okay. I don't know why the camera moves. I don't know if the camera should move. Whatever. I ain't worried. Okay, so now it's looking at that sphere. That's good. If I do the rotate and zoom, hopefully, now that's me just looking at this point in front of the player, and I could be able to dig and stuff, and I can go around it. So I could really dig around here. So this is kind of the interface I want to use to make sandcastles. But the problem is I have two things mapped to my right click right now. It's rotate and place sand. So that's not going to work very well. Unless you like to rotate the camera and put sand on the ground at the same time. So yeah, that looks like it's going. So I definitely like having just something in the front here to so that it has something to focus on in front of you. So you're always kind of focused there. The plan is though, I'm gonna get this player to kind of always try to be behind the camera. Key art says shift click to do something. What to do what? Oh, to rotate the camera. I was thinking that, or just middle click or something, or both, shift click or middle click. Um, yeah. But this interface feels better, I think, to build sandcastles. I can just kind of use the keyboard to kind of rotate around it, and then just build. So definitely got to disable the right click. And what else? I don't know. That's it, I guess. Changeable in the settings. Yes, I do like that a lot. Um, yeah, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete some of this stuff. I'm going to have like a mode. So this is all going to, it's all going to be public. Public. First one's going to be enum. It's going to be rotate, zoom, zoom mode. And you can have rotate, you can have zoom, or you can have rotate, rotate and zoom. And so there are different modes that you get to use. And then finally, we're going to have which mode we're using. So rotate, zoom mode. I'll just call it mode. And that by default it'll be rotate zoom mode dot rotate and zoom. Okay. And then hopefully on the update we can do something. So like on the zoom camera we'll say if how am I gonna do this? Alright, this is what I'll do. If mode equals rotate zoom mode, rotate and zoom, do both. Else if mode is just like rotate, take out the zoom, do this. Else the only other option we have at this point is zoom, so we can do zoom camera. So hopefully that handles it. So if we go to the main here, we should get something new where my head's going to be. It says mode, rotate and zoom. So if I just say rotate and no zoom, no, if I just say zoom and no rotate, hit play. I can't rotate anymore, which is good, but now I can place the sand. But I do want to rotate. I just don't want to rotate with the mouse buttons. So that didn't really handle what I wanted to do. It's a cool thing. Like now I can do like just rotate, and now I can just rotate the camera, and I can't zoom. But that's not what I want to do. I want to do it all. And how far should I be able to zoom out? Is this? I think this is as far as I want to zoom out. Yeah, because we're not using the distance of the camera. We're actually just using the lens of the camera to zoom in and out. So this is kind of like your fisheye lens, and that's your more like macro lens. So anyway, I can model. Dun dun dun. There we go. It's like making a sandcastle while rotating around it. That's fun. Build there. You can kind of make the moat a little bigger here. Make the moat bigger here, 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 here. Oh, let me go back here. I want to dig there a little bit. Yeah, this is definitely much more intuitive for designing the sandcastle. But I can't have the right click do the controls. So I think Oh, that's a great question, Kiard. When will the sand become golden? Um, since I'm at the last couple minutes of my stream and I'm kind of just giving up right now on this particular stream altogether, what I'll do is we'll make the sand golden now because it's just time, right? It's time to do this. So I'm gonna go delete the things I just did here. You're not exactly what I want to do. So delete you guys. Delete the rotate and zoom stuff. This mode stuff is now all gone. And Control K, Control D. Perfect. Everything's got reformatted. Um, just want to check everything. Yep, the rotate seems to work. I can dig just fine. And if I don't mind just clicking a lot and going up and down motions, I can place sand. Alright, so I made a sand castle, sort of. But Keyart asked, when will the sand become golden? Let's do that now. It could just be a matter of changing the texture on the terrain. So I could just say, hey, models, nope. What am I thinking? Images? If I just drag, okay, there's different ways we can do this. If I go to the terrain itself and I go to this texture thing, um, wait a second. What's going on here? I think this thing has a material. How does this thing have a material? Why is this thing black and textured? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, that's okay. That stuff's just to sculpt the terrain. This is what should be. Yep. So that's, I guess it's there, but it's dark for some reason. There's no trees, there's no details right now. Oh, custom material. That's where we use the built-in shader. Ta-da! Da, 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 da. It's gold. It's sandy. Um, so it's a sandy world here. What else are we gonna do? Is it shiny? It shouldn't be shiny. In fact, even the dark spots shouldn't be that dark. So what if I kind of used a custom material? But let's go to, where do we have our materials? Is that in models? Models, materials? I'm going to make a somewhat different material. So we're going to make a new, not a physics material, just a regular material. Yeah, I want it opaque. See, right now this is, I know you can't see it, but it's kind of shiny, right? So we can kind of change that with the smoothness variable. Super shiny or super not shiny. That's what I'm going to do, not shiny at all. Metallic kind of gives it, uh, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about it. Uh, Emission. I think that's the one I want to change. So even if I made it like a red, you see this is the darker part, the emission part. So I kind of, right now it's on black and it's too dark. So if I bring it up just a little bit, where you can still see a shade, but not a lot, you know? That's what I want for the sand. So that's what seems to be working for me. Um, let's rename this to like sand. Uh, Sand base material. Hopefully that makes sense to me in the future. And now if I go to my terrain, I go to custom material, and I just start typing sand base material. Yeah. Oh, that's bright. That's too bright. I could bring it down though. I can bring down the brightness. But now all I have to do is play with this, and I should be able to see what's going on. So, yeah, it's really just tinting it to whatever color I want it to be. I mean, I guess I can just tint it to the same color it was. Yeah, that's too much tint though. Um, crapola. I wonder if there's a way to like, alright, well, if I just do in built-in standard, I don't know. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with what's happening here. Um, yes, with no material, that's what it looks like. If I do custom, no, if I do sand, it's not what I want either. So maybe I can play around with these settings right quick. If I do a cutout, transparent. If you, oh gosh, you really just follow me to exactly to the T. What if I say you're just transparent? You don't care. You're just going to use the tint value. So if I made you black, you go away basically. Let's make you black too, just so. Alright, so if I made both y'all black, you just basically turn into this black mush. Now, if I made you white, oh yeah, okay. This is what I was expecting right away, but I think when I changed this, I lost some of that. Because this is the emission, and I don't know if I really want the emission. I kind of want more the, what do I want? Like if we looked at the, yes, this is what I want. I don't want emission. Emission should be just dark. The specular setup. What were you called on the other one? Metallic, I see. The specular setup. It's not really doing anything. Like, not to this. See, that's why it was super. When I have it super smooth, you can see it's very shiny. And I don't want that shiny part. I want it more flat, like this. So not smooth at all. I was hoping the specular, like all these areas, dark areas, would turn into something like a different color. But that is not happening. The shadows are just the shadows, I guess. And there's no changing that. Um, yep. Alright, going back to standard mode then. And what about metallic? Ooh, metallic does do something. So if I do the metallic, ooh, fun. Metallic, and then I raise the emission, what would happen? Yeah, I get a weird color. Alright, going back down. You're not metallic at all. I like you at white. I could even do the normal map, kind of the same thing. Oh, no, I don't want that. How do I undo it? None. Um, height map? Like, it gives it little bumps and everything, but it's not the same, because this texture is a little different than the actual texture. Occlusion. Yeah, pretty fun. Alright, and detail maps, secondary maps, blah blah blah. Okay, not bad, not a bad start. Kind of give it more metallic-y look, not very much, just to give it something. Alright, cool. And here we go. This is what we're dealing with now. So now when we dig, we got that nice golden sand. What I'll do next is maybe add a little water. So if you're kind of low, I mean, dynamic water sounds great. And I should do it, I guess. I don't know. For now, it's going to just be really awful. So I'm just make it a plane 3D object, or a quad even better. No, plane is fine. Alright, we're going to reset it to 0, 0, 0. And then I'm going to just bring it down, maybe like negative 0.5. Too low, too low. Negative 2.5. I like it like that. There we go. We made a water is going to be milk. We have a milk river. How big is this? 50, I think. 50 or 20, 30. I don't remember. What's the scale of this thing? 10? It can't be 10. Oh, but the plane is some kind of ridiculous size too. Let me just delete the plane. Let's make this a straight up quad. That's what, 90 degrees is what I gotta do. Reset it. I think I gotta make it 90. And then I think now we can use your numbers. 30, 30. Was it 50 or 40? I think it's 50. There we go. At least we can use the right numbers. 50, 50, and then negative 0.2, I think is what we did. Negative 0.1. Oh, this is scale. We want this to be negative 0.1, 0.15, 0.2. Alright, so water is white, and it's basically we have milk water. That looks delicious. Milk and sand. Just, you can't get better than that. You're like, oh, I want to dig a hole in the sand. Oh my gosh, there's this white liquid. What is that? Alright, it's too funny. Too funny. Alright, and there we go. Our sandcastle. Our almighty sandcastle with milk. Milk! Yes. Delicious, nutritious milk and sandcastles. They go to hand in hand. Aww. Someone's ice cream melted? That's too sad. At least it makes a cool looking water in your moat. Alright, anyway, it's been like an hour and 15 minutes, so I'm gonna start wrapping it up. But here we go. This is our game. It started. I am going to write down what we're going to do for next time. Wherever readme is. Here we go, readme. Okay, so we're on episode 26. We did some stuff today. What did we do? We started working on top-down camera. What else did we do? Besides waste half the stream trying to install ADB drivers. We changed some materials and added water. I think I will leave it at that. Alright, so for next time, for future, I definitely want to do the controls. Definitely want to finish top-down camera. So the controls, the top-down camera, and look, right here, like Keyart says, it should be, everything should be done in the settings. So the settings, I want to make something for settings so that we don't have to do everything by code. We can just go to a GUI page and be like, okay, this does this, this does this, this does this. So I will. So options, option screen for controls and resolution and other stuff. So I like it. The almighty Keyard, yes, thank you for coming, dude. Always appreciate it. Always good to just have someone there watching. Have a good Sunday, man. And to everyone else, I'm ETdoFresh. You can catch me on Twitter at ETdoFresh, or you can catch these videos on YouTube. It'll be YouTube/ETdoFresh, and I have a channel. It's called like ETdoFresh Unity3d Season 1. So that's us making the building game, sandcastle building game. Alright, everybody. Have a great Sunday. See you guys Tuesday. Will be my next stream. Bye, y'all.